Okay, when you're pulling the mirror off, so if you watch this whole video, you get to this point. But, these tabs or whatever line up, you see these little clips here? So what you want to do is, if the mirror will work at all, is you want to roll it as far up or down as you can. And then sometimes you can look in there with a flashlight and maybe pull up on these, but I've found you just want to support this as much as you can with your fingers and, give it a nice good tug, because these will snap without breaking. Okay, now of course, if it's really old or really sun-baked or brittle, or it's going to break, but you can do that without breaking the glass is what you're after. So, all right, so I don't know. To the previous video, I'll stitch this on the end, but this sticker, of course, when you move it, it's going to be been tampered with. See, there's a hole. There's another torque screw, or I'm sorry, a Phillips screw. I could see it easy because this was swinged out of the way because it was off one of those pins. So anyway, when you put it back together, that's where you'll need to have that screw out. Rear view mirror motor assembly, 2012 F150. I found that, you see these shafts here? You unscrew this thing all the way, and that shaft snaps into this round piece. There's an alignment dowel. It can go one of three ways, but it basically locks this pin in when you press it in there. And I took this thing apart because one of these had popped out of this. I think someone tried to close the mirror. Anyway, I hear the motor spinning, but it wasn't doing anything, and so here I am. So anyway, these go in and out as these spin off these motors, and that pushes that rod in and out, or that rod in and out, which makes the mirror move left to right, up and down. So anyway, if you've got where you hear the motor running, it might be worth taking it apart to see if you can see where that little rubber piece is in there. That's where it snaps in. It's a little ball and socket, and it's pretty hard to snap in. So I want to try to snap it in without taking this apart, because you'll probably break this, because this is just push in this gear because it's got a spring on it that's meant to give. So when you hit the end of travel, it's that click, click, click sound. So anyway, that's what's inside one. Pretty simple. 3 torque screws to take it off. 1 smaller torque screw in the center to get the pivoty piece out of the way. This piece, which I've already put back on. And then you're there. Signing off.